So this is the view from the van this morning. It's probably one of the nicest park ups I've ever been to. Look at that. I had to put the diesel heater on as well last night because it got down to like 4 degrees, but it was saying it was 15 in the van, but it felt a lot colder, so to whack that on, get it up to temp. It's like 27 now, so it's quite handy to have a diesel heater. I'd highly recommend that because being out in the mountains, it does get cold. Look at that for breakfast, poached eggs on toast. Thank you. I've been a victim of theft this morning, but luckily I managed to recover the items. I lost a shoe outside of the van. I tipped the van upside down. I was getting furious because it's quite annoying. They're like one of my nicest pair of walking trainers. Well, they're running trainers, but they're good for walking. And yeah, I lost one, and I only had them like a couple of weeks. Luckily, it was recovered in the road. The dog had dragged it in the night. It must have taken it across the road and just left it there. There's so many wild dogs. So don't leave your trainers outside of your van if you come to the forest in Romania. And I've just got a load of cutlery everywhere. There's like bridges everywhere here. Seems to be like the in thing in Romania, especially when you're out in the forest. It's the only way of getting your van across. So we'll go and see where this road here takes us. The road's just amazing around here. Glad I took this route. Don't ask where I am because I don't know. Just got to mind the big rocks. You definitely want 4Motion and BFG tyres if you're going to do this sort of driving. Just in the middle of nowhere, top of this hill. Some guy down there just sweeping. Look at that for a view down there. Absolutely lovely. So this is what I love, coming up to a random spot with the van, not knowing where I'm going, up these dodgy old lanes and just taking in the views for a bit. I could literally just do this all day. I've had to move so many rocks though coming up here, because if you look at these roads you wouldn't believe it's not somewhere you want to really just drive without looking. If you bottom out on any of these, you've had it. Random place to leave a beer can, eh? I've got as far as I want to come, but the thing is I want to get to Transfagarasan, so the roads ain't looking too good up here either, so I think it's best to turn around. I've already risked it quite a bit getting there. pulled up in this sort of, it's like a little town. It looks like a bit of a old boys club over here. It's 12:30 in the morning. They've got the cards out and they've got the alcohol. I think it's Palinka. Well, wait, we turn that down. Have a look. Trying to be as discreet as possible. They dress smart though. I don't know if they're that friendly in this village. Probably don't want to see any. Oh, this bloke just waved actually. This guy over here looks like he's cracking nuts. I'm drinking Palinka. This is something you don't see every day. This is how they transport the hay in a village in Romania. Now I don't think all villages do it like this, but this is like one of the traditional ways. And then just up there there's a transporter. There's a lot of variety here. But it's funny because although these villages and stuff are pretty, I wouldn't say they're poor. It depends what you class as poor. Whether you class poor as in a monetary value, then yeah, you could say these people here don't have loads of money. But they're quite rich in the respect that where they live is amazing. Like, look at the mountains and like all the surrounding areas. It is a completely stunning place, which we don't have these sort of places in the UK, although we have financial wealth compared to some of the villages here. You need to take a look. Actually, these places are pretty much better off in terms of nature and wildlife. That bread looks nice. It's like tiger bread. Similar. I love the honesty there. The guy who owns that little place there, he was like, the bread is bought from the shop just over there and it's nothing that they've made locally. So you weren't even trying to earn any money off of us. Class. Good people around, see? You could have just lied and said it was the finest homemade bread. I wouldn't have known any different. I'm really tempted to take my van onto this central bit of the river just so I can get a good few snaps. It's quite deep down here. Obviously I don't want to go down that bit, but I've been checking it out. It looks like I might be able to go across that way. The only thing is I ain't got a snorkel or nothing like that, but my van's a little bit higher than a normal one, so I may well be able to get it through. I'm so tempted. Trouble is I need to go in to like double check what the rock's like, because I don't want to ruin my tyres or get the van stuck so it can't get out. But the four-wheel drive system seems to be working alright, so I've been testing that out whilst here in Romania. I'm just having a little look here. I can't really gauge how deep it is. I can't find a big enough stick, but if it's too deep, obviously it could ruin the van. I don't want to do that. Just want to check really where everything is underneath here, because you see I don't want to get anything ruined by going through, but at the same token I want to go through, and there's no reward without risk, so I feel like doing it. Oh, I don't know, I feel like just doing it. I reckon if I keep above that bit there, because that bit looks quite shallow, so How deep is it going down?
It has gone to half of the. Doesn't even reach this far.
My only concern is if I hit my sump on a rock. I try not to do it. Ain't doing that again. I'm just concerned it's going to be a fucking stone or something. It's going to smash my sump. Or I get stuck and I can't get out.
These rocks are slippery.
Now this is what you call a park up. Get that for a view. There's another camper van here as well. It's like someone's little home down there. I can see a goat looking through, all the firewood. Chickens. Mountains as well. Snakes. I can literally hear something hissing in there. There you go, that's the view from the van. Look at that. Silence. What are you doing, photos or videos?
Video.
I might as well call this trip the scenic trip, because we still ain't even got down to Transfagarasan, and that's the main location. This whole journey has just been stopping and pulling over. I don't think I'm ever going to get to Transfagarasan. I keep calling it Transfagarasan. Keep getting it wrong. Same thing. Same but different, as they say in Thailand. Talking of Thailand, this looks a bit similar. Look at this place, it looks like a toy town. I don't even know if that's a real person standing at the front of that house, or if it's like a mannequin. Very strange. Right, carrying on now. It's been a long day today. Doing a campsite. Transylvania Velo Camp. Let's go and check it out. Old synchro. Oh my god, what a beast. Look how high up it is. Look at the floor clearance. Sick. And the colour. Oh, I love that. That is proper, mate. Proper. Bog standard. Nothing's been done to it. What we got tonight then? Pasta, mushrooms, sauce. Oh look, Tesco. Everyone always says how much I love Tesco. This is tonight's pitch up. It was £2.50 for a week. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll book you in. I'm joking, it wasn't that cheap, I wish it was. a little bit more expensive. Can't undo the jar. This is how you do it. You've got to have strong hands. Determination. There you go.
Thank you.